Hello. Where we last left off, the newly found Special Support Section was working their way through the Geofront A Sector to exterminate the monsters, as they were told by their new chief. Today we continue on through the Geofront A Sector to exterminate monsters and figure out what we can find out here. Now that we have the basics of combat kind of down, time to get into regular gameplay. And here we see a staircase and a ladder. A ladder to the surface? What's this doing here? It seems as though it leads to a street-level manhole. However, there's no record of it in the database. Why has it been left open like that, though? Who knows? Perhaps someone at City Hall forgot to close it. We should be sure to report this to them once we're done here. Agreed. I wonder why that's been left open. From this point forward, it's now regular gameplay. Let's fight. Just one. Now, you'll remember that this needle rat, we have some info on, but not all of it. Well, we know how to get more info on it, either by fighting it more, or by using Tio's Analyze skill. If it dies beforehand, that's fine. Cool, we'll still learn some more about it as we keep fighting. Like I showed before, all enemies that you fight will be put into the combat notebook for their given area where you fought them. Enemies that you have completed the page on will have this little check mark next to them. And if you press the square button, it shows you the sepith and items as like what they can drop and the resistances to. Your goal should be, if you're going for a perfect playthrough, to scan everything. It is not possible to fully complete this notebook on a first playthrough because, number one, by the time you fight the final boss, like once you fight the final boss, the game's over, so you can't turn in your progress then. But then there's also a few enemies that do not exist until a second playthrough. Now, normally, I would want to play a New Game Plus and just not bring anything over. That way I can still show off the new stuff that's added in New Game Plus. However, New Game Plus also, let's say, adds some cutscenes. And these are cutscenes that are very, very spoiler heavy. So for the sake of not wanting to show those, I am playing this on a new save file. So let's get back to going. Got more rats here. It's just the one. Ooh, perfect. A team rush. Simultaneous attacks. Team rush. When this bonus appears, a simultaneous attack can be performed. You may choose to cancel and perform a regular action instead. Team attacks. If it is a character that you own's turn, and they are allowed to do a regular action that turn anyways, you are able to form a team rush. A team rush will attack a targeted enemy from anywhere on the field, and every enemy that is in this yellow circle. The way it works is every character will do a basic attack on them all at once, and it only makes one person get the delay. It has a mixture of delay between a regular attack and a regular craft. I should note, S-crafts absolutely demolish turn order. Whether you use them on your regular turn, or you use a S-break, it will cause you to take much, much longer to get your turn back, so do take note of that, because it can put you in very bad situations. Let's give an example of a team rush. Everyone attacked, and the rat stood no chance. Bye-bye. Ooh, marbled steak. Got a chest with a reviving bomb. Does pretty much what you'd expect. Salves that cures KO and restores 500 health. So if a character dies, it revives them. The chest is empty. Or is it? Yes. Yes, it is. It's an elevator control panel. Operate it. Let's... Oh my gosh! Why did it start so aggressive? It was going to end so peaceful. So you can go left or right. I say let's go left. big one with mosquitoes. Or I guess it looks like a mosquito, but it's supposed to be a cockroach. Let's go sit. Nope. Look at that, 129. Nice thing about team rushes is team rushes will help you build up craft points a lot. Since everyone gets to attack, everyone gets just a few craft points. Keep on going. Ooh, space below us. Slime here. Shoot him before he sees us. Oh, nice. We're getting really lucky. It's just these like singular enemies. Although I would have liked if it was a couple more, just because I'm getting all these team rushes. A team rush is not guaranteed when you ambush an enemy successfully. It's just much more likely. They also show up throughout the fight every so often, like every other bonus can. So you can get them then too. I will say, if a team rush is on an enemy's turn, instead of enemies performing a team rush on you, instead it gives all enemies in that fight a turn immediately. This means that if you see a team rush and you can tell that you aren't going to get it, you can and should S-craft, even if it does nothing for you, just because you don't want like 6 enemies getting a turn again. Ooh, got 20 of every type of Sepith. Ooh, enemy turnaround. I want to be very careful. Okay, fight. Something you may notice about the art style, I love it a lot. It's a mixture of like pre-rendered 3D backgrounds with crafted 3D backgrounds, like in like a simulation thing like Blender, and then the characters are all actually, I believe, clay models, which is like super cool. Big hits. See, fight over. Even on Nightmare, Team Rush is your best friend. That's why you should always be trying to go for a rush, so that you can make sure fights will go by in a cinch. If you don't get one, they get a bit harder. I already forgot to open this, let's check. The following chest messages were written in an organic, cage-free environment, and sourced locally from the Geofront. I love these chests, man. After playing the following games, it's so sad that they weren't there, because they weren't done by the same team. Bats. Let's see what we got. Hey, a team rush again! See? And you can press the option button to skip, and it just shows the attacks. And team rushes can miss, because it is just a basic attack. We keep our way through the Geofront. Ooh, another bat! Hey, another team rush! Let's go! See, quick and easy. This was a PSP game, so I think it was meant to be a little bit fast-paced. We've got another health up. It's not actually a tear bomb, you know. It's a bottle of my actual tears because of this blatant theft. Up next. Ooh, cutscene. It's so dark. Did you guys hear that? Sounds like a child crying. What the hell's going on down here? Ain't this place supposed to be sealed off from the public? Why are you asking me? All I know is that officially, yes, the public should not have access to the Geofront. We can figure that out later. Right now we define whoever's down here. You're right. Very inconspicuous vent. That is suspiciously big enough for 3 adults and a child to fit in standing up. Man, I wish these vents existed in the future games. Would save a lot of awkward conversations. I wanna go home. What do I do at this rate, Al? Hey, is someone there? Where's this light coming from? Who's there? There you are. Thank goodness we found you. Are you okay? You aren't hurt, are you? Buddy crying. Whoa. Poor kid was really spooked. I think as soon as he realized he was safe, all of his emotions just overwhelmed him at once. Lloyd, I'll take care of this. Go ahead. There. You're really scared, huh? Everything's okay, I promise. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe. Okay. I just realized I've been like reading these alternative texts in my head instead of like the word for word text. Man, I apologize for that because I know it's gonna keep happening. We took care of all those mean monsters outside. So how about we head back up now, okay? Get out of this dark, cramped place. I can carry if you want. Just make sure you hold on tight, okay? I'm fine. I can walk by myself. I'm not reading that. That line makes me think of that one Anne Hathaway, like, interview thing. What's your name? It's Henri. She's got a way with kids, that's for sure. Hold on, Henri. Could you tell me how you ended up in a place like this? The Geofront should have been lost. How did you manage to get inside? Well... We were playing near the big bell in Central Square when we opened this weird lid on the ground. We found a ladder leading down here. And then... So you decided to see where the manhole led, eh? I will need to add that entrance to the database once we finish here. Back up a second. You said we. Are you saying you didn't come down here alone? Yeah. My friend Ryu said we're going on an adventure. But when we got down here, some monsters started chasing us, we got separated. So that's what happened. So that's the full story. Lloyd, what should we do? Let me think. At several points throughout the story, you'll be given a question to answer. Answer wrong, and usually nothing happens. You might just get scolded for being like, no, that's not the right answer. Sometimes it'll be like, maybe it might be better to do this. Other times, like, no, are you an idiot? Should you select the correct answer, though, you will be awarded with DP. We have not been introduced to it yet, but DP is detective points. Detective points will go towards your detective rank, and every time you reach a new detective rank, you will be given a new thing. Usually it's something like an item that you can only get from detective rank, and the higher the detective rank you get to, the much better it gets. It starts off really small as like, oh, this is a piece of like equipment I don't care for, or a quartz that like I can just go make. And by the end it's like, oh, this is the most broken item in the game. Cool. So for this one, we have the option of take the boy and return for now, or search for the other boy with him. I've played this before, so I know the option that is the DP one is search for the other boy with him. There's no time to waste. We'll just take Henri with us while we're looking for Ryu. Should we not prioritize getting this child to safety? We can always split up. Half of us take Henri back, and you're gonna have to keep the search. No, it's too big of a risk. It'd be a bad idea to split our combat strength in half just like that down here. Ellie, can I put you in charge of protecting Henri? Yes, leave him to me. If we come across any monsters, I want them laying a hand on them. We're gonna find your friend Henri, I promise you. But it's dangerous for you to stay here alone. So we're gonna take you with us, okay? We just need you to be brave for a little bit longer. Think you can do that? Okay. I'm worried about Ryu too, so I'll help you look. That's the spirit. Alright everyone, this is now an escort mission on top of being a rescue op. Let's be even more careful from here on out. Of course, understood. Alright, let's go find our other little adventurer then. Henri has joined the party. If an NPC is KO'd in battle, it'll be a game over. Protect them at all costs. Yep. At several points throughout the story, you'll be given an NPC that, should they die, that's game over. Hope you got a save close by. Or hope you can win the fight and not put yourself in a bad situation. Ooh, we got a lighter. That is an accessory. Let's put it on Lloyd for now. Prevents freeze. So now Lloyd is immune completely to the ailment freeze. It can never happen to him while he has it. You take a lost child with you, but not me. I see how it is. I love these messages, dude. They only get better from here, man. Some of them are gold, literally. Continue down the stairs. Hey, this is that room we saw from above, but now there's enemies in here. Tech. And you notice there's a picture of Henri and a little health bar there, and he's even there on the field. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC's HP reaches 0, it's game over. Enemies can, and also likely will, attack NPCs. NPCs also have turns, but with the exception of one, they will do nothing but run away. And it is like mentioned, if an NPC dies, it's game over. While enemies can attack NPCs, you can still heal them. So you kind of have to play it, either kill the enemies fast, or be able to heal your NPC while having a fight. Thankfully, there is no fight in this game where you have to worry about, like, keeping a very important NPC alive while in a tough battle or something. Here is a case where switching to another character might be useful. With Randy, we can stop an enemy for a while, and sometimes, not always, push them back a bit, which gives you enough time to stop them. Get into another fight. Ooh, boom, team rush. And see, you'll even get to see, now, both enemies are going to get hit, and the craft points will rise. Still not by much right now, but hey, it's something. And see, you killed 2 enemies in 1 turn, and rewarded for it with even more experience. And if I check my combat notebook, I still only have this one maxed out, but I'm getting close to learning more about the slime. I believe for items dropped, to naturally obtain this information, you have to get the item to drop, which can be a bit difficult for some of the more rare items. Needle Rat looks like we need to figure out the elemental efficacy. The way you find this out naturally without using the skill Analyze or an item we haven't found called a Battle Scope, which is just Analyze on an item, is to use magic of that element on them, and then figure it out from there, because it'll just tell you. Got it out of the chest. Battle Scope. Hey, just like I mentioned, Battle Scopes are Tio's Analyze skill, but as an item, so anyone can use it. Battle Scopes are one way you can scan enemies for the combat notebook. You should probably get on that, detective. And I am. Oh, we got here much faster than I thought. That's not good. Well, I wanted to make it a point not to grind in videos, but I kinda have to here, because what's coming up is presumably a fight, as you could tell by the fact that the enemies are, like, coming back a little bit, and there's that orbit charging station, which, as mentioned earlier, shows up in dangerous places. So, if that wasn't enough of a clue, me just telling you, yeah, there's a boss fight coming. And this boss fight, like several story-related fights, well, we didn't actually get one to start with. This boss fight, like several related fights, will have a opportunity to get detective points by fulfilling a certain condition. And the condition in this upcoming one is very difficult to do, honestly, in general. So, a good tip is to be prepared. You see, Andre got 2 turns there, he just did nothing. So I would recommend for this fight, going in with at least 100 CP on Lloyd, Tio, and Randy. Ooh, here there I just walked in, and you'll notice, 1 hit, and Henri is already down to half health. If he gets hit one more time, he's dead. Especially because he got defense down. Counters. When an attack misses the target, it will counterattack if they're within range. The attack missed Randy, so because Randy was, or the enemy is within Randy's range, he was actually able to land a counterattack hit. And dead. You know, I killed that thing, give me 2 experience. 2. And if we look at this, it drops 24. I am 2 levels higher, and this went from giving me 24 experience to 2. That drop-off is ridiculous. So, let's just get a little bit more. I really, really need Randy to be the one to have 100. There are ways to get CP besides attacking and taking damage in battle, because that's the primary way you get it, is attacking an enemy in battle and having it connect, and getting attacked by an enemy in battle and having it connect. Uh, and then the other option is in battle, occasionally on some turns, it will say like CP 10 or CP 100, and it gives you that much. I believe those like battle bonuses are also somewhat determined by like the area you're in, so like not every area will have them, kind of thing. And I guess a good thing about me doing this quick craft point grinding is, yeah, there we go. I'm actually getting some of these entries filled in that I don't have, because, yeah, now I've got the bat, so I just need the frost slime and the rat. So there's actually some of those over here, and I think once I do those and then fight again, I should have enough for the booklet. Oh yeah, the enemy just got a 10 CP turn. So it doesn't give 10%, it gives 10 CP. Yeah, and the high speed mode can make the game a little uncontrollable at times. And that's the issue with Tio's attack. It actually doesn't have a hitbox right at the start. So like Randy does a better job than her, honestly. I should magic attack. I need to analyze anyway, so... And now it has less magic defense. And now it's punch. Over. And Lloyd's immune to freezing, so I'm not gonna worry about that freezing me. And get struck. Okay, Randy's got enough. That's good. Ideally, I would want... Man, coughing is really bad today. Okay, Rat, I get it. Oh my gosh, you're just been doing this the whole time, aren't you? Okay. 76, 52, okay, that's not bad. Shoot. And analyze. Perfect, she still has over 100. Keep the kid safe. Run away, kid! Shoot. Yeah, ideally I would want to have 200, like Lloyd. Crafts, regular crafts aren't affected by this, but S crafts actually do more damage if you're at 200. You can use an S craft at any time your CP is at 100 or more. However, if you use an S craft when your CP is at 200 exactly, it will deal increased damage. I feel like it's like 30% increase, but I don't really know the actual number. Arts can be used outside of battle, just depends on the art. It's just the healing ones. Status conditions are healed after every battle, so there's no like, oh, I got poisoned in the fight and now I'm poisoned on the field. No, it's healed. So that's very nice. Let us make our way to the area. Oh, Randy's so close. Maybe this will get it. Nope, he just got 2. Maybe you. He's not gonna get it in time. That's unfortunate. Alright. For this fight, I recommend you make a formation like this. And I didn't want to do this while I was recording, but I'm gonna save. I'm hoping that this doesn't show, this doesn't give some spoilers. Press. Get the full HP and the full EP. And... oh boy, let's go. Stay away from me. Somebody help! Adios, please save me. About to get attacked by 5 slimes. And if one of them almost killed the kid in one hit, phew, he's dead meat. Now you have 2 choices. You can attack the monsters from behind. They will get to go first, but they will all target the kid. or you can draw the monster's attention. They will all try to target you instead. If you want to get the bonus condition, you need to win this fight without Henri or Ryu, the two kids, getting hit ever. If you would like to get that condition, pick the second option. If you would like to lose the fight outright, pick the first one. If you pick the first one, it's kind of up to random chance if the enemies will not attack the kid, because if 2 of them attack the kid before you can heal him, which is very likely, since 5 of them get to go, he dies and the fight's over, game over. So let's draw the attention. So now, this will change their formation to be encircling us instead of encircling the kid. Oh, this song. Ooh. This is one of the best ones, and I do happen to have the name for this one close by because it's one of my favorites. I believe it's called Arrest the Criminal. So, what do we got? 5 frost slimes. Okay, this fight sucks. You're going to want to make sure your guys are closer to the enemy than the kids, because if the kids are too close, they will die. Thankfully, we gave Lloyd that item, the lighter, so he cannot be frozen. For Ellie and Tio's turns, we want to be casting magic like there is no tomorrow. And even though these things are only taking regular damage from ice magic, it's still a good idea to do it. Do not be afraid to use items. They will be plentiful. If it means you get to live and get your conditions... Ah, man, Randy got frozen. Frozen enemies and teammates will lose a turn and take damage equal to, I think, 10% of their max health. Very killer. Use magic because these things are much more weaker to it. Deal some extra damage. Ooh, okay, we got some special things coming up. That is a Sepith turn. If you land a hit on the Sepith turn, an enemy will drop Sepith corresponding to the kind they can. This doesn't drain it from them or something, it just takes... It kind of like spawns out of thin air. The dual swords symbol, a person that goes on this turn will get to move and then move again immediately afterwards. I think my best course for Randy... Ooh. Attack for now. I'm gonna get ready on the... don't move closer, you dunce. Okay. And since I get 2 turns with this in a row, I can actually use Randy to target that one. There we go. Crimson Gale, baby. It's not at max power, but it should be still good enough. Yeet. Yeah, so they're by no means dead, but they are much closer to it. So they're all burned, which means they're going to start taking some big damage soon. The issue is Lloyd is about to die. But thankfully, we have been using Ellie. So Ellie has her S-Craft, which, if you remember, heals. It doesn't heal everyone fully, sadly, only 50%, but that should be enough. The attack missed, but since Randy is charging a art, he can't counter. Lloyd gets at the crit there because the crit turns, sadly, but with Tia, we can heal with Tear. Lloyd will cast Stone Spike. Ooh, almost dead. On its next turn, it's going to die, which is good. She casts Tear to heal. Look at that, full heal. Kid, run away! Like, is he stupid? I want to go for big damage. I really... Ooh, wait, I have the oh, and you can use L1 and R1 to change the camera angle during fights, by the way. I think I do have an idea. So I can use an S-Break to essentially trade turns with Tio here, so now she gets the crit damage. So, her S-Craft is this! Ether Buster. Big laser! And its magic attack, which on these things is amazing. Boom, baby. Phew. We did it somehow. Man, those are some tough customers, huh? I am tired. Whoa, that was a close one. I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay? Yeah, I mean, of course I'm fine. I'm just glad to see you're okay. I mean, you're so clumsy all the time. I was worried you'd be Monster Chow without me there to save you. You don't want to talk. You were this close to getting gobbled up just a second ago. This is all your fault anyway. You were the one who said we should come in here. What? Nuh-uh. You were the one who was all like, oh, the Geofront's so cool. But I never actually wanted to go inside. Alright, that's enough, you two. No more fighting. Sorry. I haven't seen you guys around town before. You must be new. Seem pretty strong for a bunch of rookies, though. You seem a bit too big for your britches, kid. How about a little gratitude, huh? We did just save your hide. Eh, fine. Thanks for the save. Got a little iffy there for a sec, but I managed to get out without a scratch. I guess you guys aren't bad after all. Thanks. If he got hit, he would have had a different line of dialogue talking about how he got hurt. Thanks. He really is a bit too big for his britches. We're glad you're okay now, though. Now that you're both safe, we should get out of here. Agreed. I believe this is as far as we can go in this sector anyways. Man, we completed Chief Sergei's mission, too. True. Well, no way in hell I was expecting something like this to go down. After we get these rascals home, we should report back to HQ, yeah? Is something wrong? Well, I was just thinking. You guys are rookies, right? Huh? Yeah, we are. How'd you know? We don't have uniforms like the rest of the department does. Huh? Uniforms? Could it be? Are you guys not from the guild? What? By guild, you mean the Bracer Guild, right? Well, I'm sure I'm talking about the Fisherman's Guild. Are you kidding me? You really aren't bracers? Well, no. We're all new recruits at the Crossville Police Department. Huh? You're the freaking police? No way. That's when the police officers go stomping around the Geofront. We only weren't stomping around. We came down here for a mission. And just so happened to find you two while we were at it. But is it really that strange? Of course it is. Everyone knows the police are just a bunch of cowards. What? Dad's always saying that even though they act all high and mighty, they never actually help anyone. He told me the Bracers are 10 times better when you need help. Of course. Hey you, don't be rude. Does it matter if they're police officers or not? They're the ones who saved us after all. I know that. I was just disappointed they weren't from the guild is all. Sounds like we ain't got the best reputation, no. Hold up. We got company. Huh? Above us? Whoa, big guy. And another boss fight already. Oh no. What the heck? My reaction too. Crap. This is the head honcho? It's enormous. This is bad. The door behind us is locked. We've been cornered. Yeah. At this rate. Hey, what are you gonna do? Even if we go out, we don't stand a chance with our current gear. True. I know that. Listen, I'll draw its attention. You guys take the kids and find a way out. What are you talking about? Are you insane? It's our only option. Randy, Ellie, take the kids and run now. It's really the only way? No. But, Good grief. Self-sacrifice is admirable, but don't be too eager to meet your grave. The real one has showed up. Oh, best song in the franchise. Right now, you're hearing Firm Strength. Please find this on whatever you listen to music on and just go listen to it. It's so good. This man jumps down, kind of sword, and just sliced a bunch, and it's gone. We couldn't do that. Holy, unbelievable. My eyes could not keep up. So cool. That was freaking sweet. You're the best, Arios. Man, that was the most awesome thing ever. Can't believe I got to see it in person. Thank you for saving us. But why are you here? Well, I read a report that mentioned 2 kids were seen entering Central Square's manhole, so I decided to look into it. You 2 really shouldn't have come down here. What would you have done if no one showed up to rescue you? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Well, you're both unharmed, so we'll leave it at that. It's getting late. Let's get you home. Sounds good to me. Yes, sir. What's the matter? You aren't intending to stay down here, are you? Huh? No, we aren't. We'll head back with you if you don't mind. In that case, quit dawdling. Or you could very well be ambushed by a second time. Don't let your guard down until we're out. He's so cool. Who does that smug old jerk think he is? Old? He looks 30 max! In any event, he had a real intense look in his eyes. His physical abilities were anything but ordinary as well. Just who is he? That's Arios. Oh, does our little Mademoiselle know that guy? Only by name. Also, why are you calling me that? That's not my name. Just kinda felt like it. Fancy name for a fancy lady. So, you gonna spill the beans or what? Who was that guy? If I'm not mistaken, that was Arios McLean. Cool guy name too. I've seen his name show up in Crossbell Times before. He's an A-rank bracer who operates out of the Bracer Guild's Crossbell branch. He completes every request to perfection and has earned the citizens' utmost trust. They call him the Guardian of Crossbell. The Divine Blade of Wind, Arios McLean. The real one has showed up. Oh, it's another one of the great ones. What's going on? Well, look at you, Arios, accomplishing yet another astounding feat. Saving these young boys from the jaws of mortal danger, no thanks to our city's sloppy management system. Brilliant! It's the perfect scoop for our next issue. Wow, cool! Since we were gonna be in a magazine. Is that a good thing, though? I feel like we'll just get in more trouble. Please don't make a scene, Grace. Well, I can't deny the city's shoddy facility management. These 2 children were in the wrong as well. And I don't appreciate biased news stories. Oh, well, don't be like that, Arios. All I'm doing is attentively responding to the needs of my readers. And what's this? It looks like we have some interesting new guests this time around. Huh? The first expedition of the team that carries the CPD's future on its back, the Special Support Section. Alas, these fledglings were unable to complete their mission and had to rely, as per usual, on the power of the heroic Bracer Guild. Will this budding team, now aware of their utter lack of experience, be able to overcome the trials in store for them? What are you talking about? Is this chick okay? All I hear is gibberish. She appears to be part of the media. I think she's a Crossbell Times journalist, actually. I don't approve of you jumping to conclusions about them either, Grace. After all, they were the ones who initially saved the children, not me. Although it's true that they failed to see things through to the end. My oh my. That's just like I thought, isn't it? I think I've got plenty of juicy morsels for my article now. If you happen to read it, don't let it get you down, okay? Just think of it as my own special way of encouraging you. Well then, Arios, have you given any more thought to that one-on-one interview? I've already told you, I'm not interested. Awesome. I love Grace. What just happened? You know, making us out to be fools really pisses me off. What a shame. I'd say she's my type, too. She seems a little cuckoo. That's not really the issue here. So Lloyd, what do we do next? Well, we at least finished Chief Sergei's mission, so let's head back to headquarters for now. I'll have to file a report about the kids while we're at it. Huh? What's that? Our battle? Do they have built-in comms? It looks that way. Press the red button to switch to communication mode. I'll accept the incoming call, too. This one right here? This is Lloyd Banning. Chief Sergei, is that you? Ah, Lloyd! It's me, Fran, the receptionist from the police department. Oh, right, from this morning. Is something the matter? The thing is, could you please return to HQ as soon as possible? The Vice Commissioner wants to have a word with you. The Vice Commissioner? What was going through those thick skulls of yours? You deviated from your mission and got involved in something completely unrelated. And because of your incompetence, all the credit ended up going to Arios McLean again! And the worst part about this situation? This little mishap of yours was exposed by the Crossville Times. Dang, bro! Grace, you got that story 20 seconds ago! How'd you already get it in the news? But sir, keep each and every one of your mouths shut. I don't want to hear your excuses. This is exactly why I was against the formation of this pointless new division of yours. If only that damn Sergei hadn't tacked on so many conditions, this would have never happened otherwise. Could you elaborate, sir? Silence! Doesn't concern you in any form. Wait a minute, this might just work out. If that other nuisance loses even one of his subordinates, I can stop to his antics. Now listen, this is for your own good. Decline your assignment to the Special Support Section within the next couple days. What? Why? Just a sec, pal. What exactly are you insinuating? I do not understand. What's there to understand? Just do as I tell you. The SSS is sure to fail within half a year. I doubt it'll advance your careers at all. In fact, it may result in quite the opposite. Keep running into screw-ups like this and no one will even glance at your resumes. And wouldn't that just be an utter waste? Aren't you aiming to become a detective, Lloyd? I'll personally see to it that you're placed within one of our investigative divisions. As for you three, I'll make sure you're assigned new roles that are more in line with your skill sets. Quite a generous offer, no? I promise you won't regret it. Sleep on it and let me know your answers tomorrow. You're dismissed. Sheesh. Things just got real complicated out of nowhere. That guy wants us to refuse our assignment with the SSS? I suppose the CPD has a share of internal conflicts as well. I'd only heard rumors, but this confirms it. Yes, this is very different from what I was originally promised. Oh? What do you mean by that? Nothing you need to worry about. More importantly, where could Chief Sergei be? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. What's the deal? He sends us off on a mission out of the blue and he's not even here when we get back? Instead, we get an earful from some balding old snob with a snick of his ass. What's up, Lloyd? Feeling down? Was being told to refuse your assignment that big a shock? Ah, no, that's not it. Just this place is a lot more different than I had imagined. What? Come again? Hey there, rookies. Sound like you had a hell of a day. Oh, I'm Donovan, Chief Inspector of the 2nd Investigative Division. And I'm Raymond, from the same division. I heard the rumors, but you really do have a kid in your squad. Rude. Nice to meet you two. I'm Lloyd Banning. My name is Ellie McDowell. Hey, Randy Orlando. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Welcome to the CPD. I see. So you're his... Huh? Chief Inspector? It's nothing. Anyways, Sergei likes to come up with some pretty wild ideas. Toss a bunch of rookies into the lion's den to try and score some points with the citizens. Huh? What do you mean by that? Oh, you haven't been told yet? Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. Well, anyway, sorry to say, but you guys got the short end of the stick. Can't imagine how tough your job's gonna end up being. If I were you, I would have refused. I think you could stand to grow a backbone, Raymond. Keep talking like that, and maybe I'll hand you over to Sergey, too. Come on, Chief Inspector, cut me some slack. Well, I'm sure you guys have a tough road ahead of you, but I hope you'll consider continuing to work with Sergey. Just don't push yourselves, okay? When it comes down to it, I'd be happy to bring all of you into the 2nd Division. Thank you, sir. Well then, work hard out there. Oh, and Ellie, was it? I'd love to take you out for dinner sometime. I just discovered this fantastic restaurant and... Hey, dumbass, we're leaving. I was just trying to be a gentleman. Well, I don't know where all that came from, but he sure had some opinions about our apartment. Putting aside the talk of us getting the short end of the stick, I do fear this will be more strenuous than I would like. But I'd like to think it's best for us to get the details from the chief himself. Perhaps someone at the reception desk knows where we can find him? Yeah, good call. Hello, Lloyd Banning speaking. Oh good, the fox must be done with his bitching then. Our vice commissioner could be a real pain in the ass, huh? Yeah, that guy's a... No, wait a second. Where in the world are you? Didn't you tell us to return to headquarters once we're done? Oh yeah. My guys' luggage arrived while I was dealing with the movers. Aren't you guys lucky to have such a nice boss? Bucket, are you at our dormitory? That's right, we can talk more when you get here. Don't keep me waiting. Understood. So what exactly is the dormitory? Oh, it's not a dormitory per se. Huh? Actually, it's the CPD's very own Special Support Section Annex. Your rooms will be on the 2nd and 3rd floors. Oh, this song is good too. Oh, the music is so good in this game, man. Huh, it's that old building. Man, this place sure has seen better days. Next to that brand spanking new department store right over there, it looks like it fell into the Middle Ages. From my first impression, I would say that it was built around 30 years ago. I'm surprised it has not been demolished yet. Is this really going to be the Special Support Section's main office? Yeah, seems so. Thought I told you not to make me wait. Chief Sergey? Get inside, everyone. I'm sure you got a lot of questions about what you got yourselves into, what this new division of ours even is. And it's about time I filled you all in. Wait, so basically we're a division that serves the public by accepting requests from them? Right. That, in a nutshell, is the Special Support Section. The reason we got this annex was because it was the heart of the city, close to the everyday goings-on of the people. Makes sense, doesn't it? Hold on, but it almost seems like we're copying the Bracer Guild. So much so you could call it plagiarism. Seriously. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but the Bracer Guild is hugely popular in Crossbell. Especially the A-rank Bracer, Arios McLean, also known as the Divine Blade of Wind. He and a bunch of other extremely skilled individuals work out of the Guild's Crossbell branch. You starting to understand what that means for all the big shots of the police department? Oh, the police and the Guild are constantly compared to each other, making our flaws as an organization that much more apparent. And blame for those flaws will end up in the government's lap. So that's what this is all about. Basically, we're here to try and steal some of the Guild's popularity in order to cover the government's ass. A bit shameless, is it not? I won't beat around the bush. You guys are right. However, the police's founding principles are to maintain public order and enforce the law supplied by our government. Serving the community has never been the main priority. For that reason, there's a lot of people within the police who aren't looking too kindly on a blatant bid for popularity like this. Let's see, I've heard handymen, bargain bin bracers, even sideshow monkeys. Basically, people have been talking crap about us since day zero. So that's the case. This whole situation is starting to make much more sense. Sheesh, you're telling us we gotta join a team or we'll be under fire from everyone? Honestly, this is beyond what I was expecting. Now, don't start freaking out just yet. You may already know, but no one's stopping you from refusing this assignment. Oh. If you decide to stay on, expect to see all sorts of odd jobs and requests. That includes monster exterminations like your mission today. But there will also be minor stuff like tracking down lost items and helping out HQ. Anyone who's not up for that wouldn't be a great for this position. I'll give you the night to sleep on it. If you end up refusing, don't worry, you'll be reassigned to another unit. On top of that, there'll be no demerits. The rest is up to you guys to decide. How in the world did I get here? Imitating the Bracer Guild. I didn't join the force to be a part of something like that. Guy was assigned to the 1st Division, wasn't he? An elite unit that single-handedly solves major cases, be it criminal or political in nature, not to mention handling international matters. Our divisions really are worlds apart. I wonder what others are planning to do. Doesn't seem like any of them attended the police academy, but I'm sure they've got their own reasons for joining the force. Maybe I should go talk with them for a bit. Wow, that was a lot. We saved some kids from the Geofront, although we kind of had to get some help for the last part of it. Completed our mission in the Geofront, got scolded on the news within 20 seconds immediately after the reporter left, then got scolded within another 20 seconds after that by the vice commissioner of the police department, and then told that our current job is basically to be people pleasers. Next time, we'll start off by doing what Lloyd said, going to talk to everyone and get their feelings on the matter. See ya.